So today is July 20, 2014. We're in the South Shelter in Building 43 in the southwest corner of Space 236. And this video will focus on this part here, where we have the western wall, feature number 1857, and this crawl hole that is partially excavated now, with feature number 7512, and the relationship between this building 43 and the spaces and buildings close by. So when we started off this season, this crawl hole was filled up with brick that we can see here. We thought it was a niche in the beginning, but it turned out that we could see plaster going off behind this wall. So we suspected it was a crawl hole. As we excavated it, that theory turned out to be true, because when we cleaned the section here as well, you can see it now, we found the plaster line going all the way across, and on the other side of this wall we could also see remains of plaster. So we started to dismantle the wall, and we could verify that the plaster lining was coming up here. It's a bit hard to see now, and going away all the way here. Sorry. And also when we cleaned this section here, we found the plaster on this side. So that means, because earlier on we thought that this building 43 was a later building, but this plaster on this side makes it into an earlier building that the surrounding ones are respecting, at least this one here, which is building 96, I think. Yeah, let's see, what else?
The sequence of the crawl hole and the niche.
Oh yeah, well, we can see here that this plaster, this remains of plaster that we still have here, that belongs to a later phase of the crawl hole when they made it into a niche, and it's a very similar plaster from the ones that actually goes behind this part of the wall as well, and it's very visible here in this small section there. It means that this building was here before, and obviously this crawl hole goes into a space that isn't excavated yet. And what we have to do now is sort of take this down this wall before we excavate this, and that's well, we are excavating in the negative, or what it's called, so it's a bit tricky now, but we get a good view of the relationship here. On this outer space of building 43, we of course have this wall still, and it was plastered on both sides, so at one time this had to be an internal space and this had to be an internal space, and in this section here we can see a series of walls. We have well, this wall, we think that belongs to Shrine 10. I'm not sure, but and then we have this wall that's abutting this wall that belongs to the buildings below 97 and 96, and just fragments of a third wall sitting on top of this one that belongs to the actual buildings 97 and 96. And in this corner here, we have some remains of room infill or something that hasn't been excavated, which probably belongs to this space that was here, that was Shrine 10, I think. Well, this is where we could also see the remains of plaster belonging to this wall. And I think that's it.